There is a secret boss in the Lies of P DLC that is extremely easy to miss. But before I get to what it is and where it's at, I just want to throw up a quick spoiler warning, because not only does this spoil things for the DLC, but there are also some story implications for the base game. Now that the spoiler warning is out of the way, let's get right to it. The first thing that you're going to need to do to find this optional and secret boss is to progress the DLC far enough to where you find the Ergo mining site Stargazer. After making your way to the Stargazer, you will find yourself in a big circular room with a locked door. All you need to do is run around this room until you have made your way to the other side of the wall and unlock this door so that if you die in the future, you can just run back through the door. I highly recommend doing this before you do anything else. Be careful though, because once you drop into the room with the door that you need to unlock, there will be a dude waiting to jump out of the waterfall to absolutely clap you out. Now that you have defeated your enemy and made your way to the door that you've unlocked, continue up the ladder. Map progression from here is actually quite linear, so just make your way through the map until you reach a long bridge. It actually does not take a lot of time to get here, but there are quite a few puppets between you and the bridge, and be very, very careful, because once you cross the bridge, there are some flying drones that want to explode and blow you up. So make sure that you deal with those before or after you cross the bridge. Now, something that is very cool, and I actually did not find at first, there is a shortcut to the right. So if you see a ladder, you're going to want to make your way up that ladder and unlock the door. With the door unlocked, you now actually have access to the shortcut from the ancient ruins mining site, Stargazer. This is extremely helpful because the run back to this boss is quite annoying if you do not have this shortcut unlocked. Now with the shortcut unlocked, make your way back down the ladder and take a right where you will see a platform. Once you are on the platform, you just need to pull the lever. The key here is that once you have pulled the lever, you need to turn around and look at the wall, because there will be a big hole in the cliffside. All you need to do is make your way into that hole and walk forward. Eventually, a platform will break from underneath your feet and you will fall into a big pit. Things should be starting to look very familiar now, as you see lots of bodies, limbs, puppet parts strewn all around you, because now that you have fallen into the pit, you are at the boss arena. Lo and behold, the secret boss, the hidden boss, is the Premetamorphic Green Hunter. If you have played the base game, this should be extremely familiar to you, because it has a lot of the same moveset. Actually, I think it's the exact same moveset as the boss in the main game, except it does not actually go to a phase 2 where it jumps into a giant puppet and then changes up its moveset a bit. Unfortunately, when you whittle down the boss's health to 0, you do not get the satisfaction of slaying this beast, but it runs away, because if we killed it here, we would not actually be able to fight it later on in the base game. So hopefully this helped any of you that missed this, and if you did miss it or you were able to find it, let me know in the comments below, or how you accidentally stumbled upon it. I have to say, when I fell through the floor the first time, I was not expecting anything, and I got absolutely destroyed by this thing. All in all, the boss is not that difficult, especially if you're able to block its rampaging attack when it turns all red, and it kind of staggers it and gives you some great moments to get some big hits in. Hopefully this helped you find the secret boss, and if it did, be sure to drop a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a single video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.